Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the Steel City Commuters podcast. I am Austin Cohns, joined right next to Nicholas Brown, and we have a very special guest here on episode 14, the first ever guest of the Steel City Commuters podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my co-host on Two Jagoffs. He also joined me on Inside the Ring this past week and the radio show. Please welcome Lucas Kuhns. Lucas, how's it going, my friend?
It's going good. You know, I'm doing a little bit too much work with you recently, but it's all right.
You've been working overtime, and Nick, it's always good to see you. You're actually in reaching distance.
Yeah, I'm
now.
over here this week. This feels weird.
I'm telling you right now, if you act up, I'm going to elbow you in the face. You know that, right? You're right there.
Yeah, okay. Keep telling yourself that. The bodyguard Lucas is like ready to start.
I'm ready to pounce.
What did I say yesterday? If you listen to the episode,
This table
that you'd be going through.
I probably would be going
I was
through
supposed to come on here for like 4 weeks in a row now.
that. You're finally here.
Finally here.
We're in person. Can we just say we're in person 2 episodes in a row? That hasn't happened yet.
And I do want to make an announcement. I don't mean to put you on the spot, Lucas. This is actually Lucas's first time ever on camera for an episod of any kind. So this is Lucas's first on-camera appearance.
That means we have to behave. Damn it.
We're not going to behave.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I will behave, and Lucas will.
Austin doesn't know how to behave.
Oh, here we go. Already with the bullying. We're
not even a minute in.
I know. And you're already picking on me.
That's the plan.
You just make it so easy, though.
You are the target.
I'm the target.
Yeah.
You knocked it off over there.
I didn't do anything.
Exactly. That's what I said yesterday. That's what I said yesterday, and he looked at me with that look. You're giving the Austin Carnes look.
Me?
I can't reach you. You're too far.
Yeah, I can't reach you, though. Watch out.
Wait.
I'll hit you with this ball.
Yeah, I don't even know where you got that thing from.
It's the one I got from the...
Oh, the globe.
That happened about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. I was busy.
Oh, we know, busy. We know where those thoughts are going. Busy.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
You really want to go into the details on cam? Yeah, really, on camera?
I don't believe you. Well, I mean, as long as you don't name names.
Oh, we can name names.
I can name names.
Don't name
Both of us could.
No, the only names we name on here is Mike McCarthy. We don't name no other names.
And Austin Carnes.
Trying to res up a Point Park student?
Whoa, yes, that exactly happened. We can confess.
No, never.
There's photo proof.
Yeah, oh yeah, that is right.
Damn, there is. There is. Shit.
You're really, you got yourself really in the middle today.
That could be taken out many different ways.
In the middle.
Are you singing over there?
Yes. The viewership's going to go up. Let him do his thing.
Yeah. Look what I did
Just
for,
like-
look what
just-
I did for Two Jagoffs.
Just like Two Jagoffs, when that promo come out,
Yeah. Which one?
the one that you got blasted by, went skyrocketing.
I didn't go skyrocketing.
You almost went flying to another planet.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
We're in the air kicking legs. Ah!
Well, I do have to point to Lucas for something. And Lucas,
Yeah.
I have to kind of push this to you. Hitting that with a steel chair brings the question about Steel City. Are you trying to take aim at Steel City?
I see division here.
You think I'm attacking Steel City?
I do. I brought that up yesterday, and even Austin said, that's a good point, and even agreed with me.
No, I didn't agree with him.
Well, I don't know. You kind of hinted towards it.
I don't know if I would agree with him. I'm going to move this a little closer for you, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
I got you.
So what are you trying to do? Take hits here?
What's that? I was trying to fix the mic being a good friend.
Steel City with the
Steel
steel
City, yes.
chair
Yeah.
hitting you, trying to take Steel City out. What was that motive?
I don't know. All I know is my back hurt for 2 weeks. That's all I know.
Do you need crutches, Kane? We have those.
My back, not my leg.
Well,
my
you never
back.
know what you need.
I mean, Mr. Glass over here is pretty
Oh,
fat.
and I'm not Mr. Glass.
All right, Ted.
I'm not Ted.
Okay, JFK.
I'm not JFK.
All right, Carhin.
I'm not Carhin.
Okay, Professor.
I'm not Professor.
Okay, Unc.
I'm not Unk. Exactly. I'll run out of names.
I mean, I could say more, but this podcast would have to be
Yeah.
restarted if I said them.
Yeah. See, look, ladies and gentlemen, I try to be a good person by having the co-host of my Steel City Commuters podcast here, Nicholas Brown, the co-host of my Two Jagoffs podcast, Lucas Kuhns. And I brought you guys on on the radio show, and you guys have formed this tag team. You guys are called New Management now. What is
Ladies
this?
and gentlemen, you don't see what Austin says to me off the camera.
I can attest to that too.
Oh, knock it off, both of you. Both of you.
Well, haven't you realized everybody's asking when we were coming back on the radio show because it did very well with views.
It did.
New management
we were actually on a different radio show for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, Nate Shivens. He invited us on the radio show when we first got down here. We talked 15 minutes with the draft with him on Thursday. It was nice.
See what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's being requested, and
Yeah.
that's what happens when new management comes in and they like what the new management does. It stays.
For how much Austin says he hates new management, he's brought it up 2 times or maybe 3 times by now on his own without me mentioning it first.
I mean, it's a cool name, I guess. I mean,
He actually introduced me the other day as one half of new management.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys have like this alliance going on.
Alliance.
Yes. Like trying to overthrow me. Like it's like, oh, well, he doesn't give me enough on Steel City, and he doesn't give me enough on 2 Jagoffs. Let's overthrow him on his own radio show, and all I've left is the wrestling podcast.
Well, listen,
it's worked.
If you're not going to show up on time, we're going to start without you.
Oh my god.
Well, I like
I was
that.
on time on Thursday. I was on time on Thursday.
About time.
About time we have some agreement on this podcast.
I got a bone to pick with you. What is with the fit today?
I had to go with something different. I'm ready for summer. This is like the summer vacation mode in me coming out. Mm-hmm. And I actually color coordinated 2 days in a row. You know I'm not very well with color coordinating.
About time.
Whoa. Now you're going to try and take shots.
When I talk about someone's outfits, you come in here with like a different sports team on every day. No one even knows what teams you're a fan of because every time they see you, you're in a different team.
I got a Pitt hoodie on today.
Well,
and I'm
congrats.
repping 2 Jagoffs.
In the last 3 weeks, you've worn 7 different college outfits.
What was
for
yesterday?
non-Pitt teams.
What was yesterday? I've lost track.
It was the Chicago Bulls.
There we go.
There we go.
There we
It
go.
was the Chicago Bulls.
So
The
I guess
day
I guess
before-
he's a Bull fan. Oh, wait, no, he's actually not. He actually doesn't like the Bulls.
I don't
But
like
no
the
one to know because he wears the outfit every other week.
Okay, the Bulls have like a cool logo and color scheme.
If you look at the bull look upside down, it looks like a crab, a robotic crab.
Does it really? No, I believe you.
I'm going to pull it up now.
Okay, you can pull it up now.
I will.
This podcast is already not even 3 minutes in. And we already have so much content.
We're like 7 minutes.
Oh, 7. I can't see from over here. This is what happens
I was
when
going to say, not even 3 minutes. How slow's time going?
I can't see. This is why I hate sitting over here. But
This is your first time sitting over here. What do you mean?
it is. I already don't like it. I have to keep you under control.
Oh my gosh. Like, when have you ever had to keep me under control? Give me one prime example of when you had a babysit.
Looks like a
New York
robotic
City
controlling
trip.
crab.
Oh, that does look like a crab, actually.
New York City trip.
It's like a robotic.
What do you mean the New York City trip? Oh, never mind. We're not going to go there.
You want the look?
He had to keep you under control with how much you were drinking.
Thank you.
This guy over here.
I don't even have to say it. I gave you the look already.
There's been many times where he's called me, and then the next day he's like, "Hey, what did we talk about?" Like,
Exactly.
That's not true.
Oh,
you want to say that's not true?
I say it too. I'm like,
Dude.
when did we decide on what is this?
Hey, Austin, day after the Super Bowl, you didn't even know you called me until you looked at your call log.
I mean, that was true. that was true. I did do that.
That's just one example.
That's
We,
one.
I don't know. Maybe we talk so much and maybe we talk too much that nobody writes ever. We never write anything down. You were calling, freaking out last night about the media hub when it was booked.
Yeah.
Thinking, wait a minute, I booked that several weeks ago.
Yeah, well, I thought it was booked under my name, and I got the email from 11 to 2:30 today because I was supposed to interview. I'm not going to say who, but I was supposed to have an interview today, and you know things got moved around with that. So
For the third time.
third time, yeah,
That's actually funny because it said it'd be really funny if that happened. He said it's not gonna happen.
And then-
it happened.
And it happened.
it happened. Hey, we made it work though today.
We did. And we're early. You're actually early and on time.
I am. Well, so what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, it doesn't happen very often.
No, I'm saying,
Knock it off over there.
I'm just saying it doesn't happen very
I
often.
would throw this at you.
Please don't.
I have so much more things in my bag I can play with. I don't need this one.
Oh, I love this. I love this podcast already.
I don't.
This is great. I'm so happy to be here.
Maybe Lucas should just be a new co-host.
On Steel City,
Yes.
I'm gonna beat you at the fair. You have to be a Point Park student first. That right there, you see that? You gotta be that first.
I can just leave right now.
No, he doesn't.
Bye.
No.
Get
He
up,
do-
leave.
No, he doesn't have to be a
Yeah,
Point
don't
Park
leave.
student. No.
Go.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You're so mean.
Leave right now.
Yeah, leave. Bye.
This is hilarious.
He left. Look what you did. You kicked him out.
No, you did.
I did not kick him out. You, Lucas, we miss you. You can come back. See, look, he actually left. This is your fault.
I'm scared.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lucas Kuhns. Hey,
Hey.
welcome
How's it
back.
going?
Welcome back, Lucas.
The people out there were kind of scared. They looked at me.
Well, they probably don't even know who the hell you are.
That's what I said every guy. He's like, go outside. I'm like, they're going to be like, who is Lucas Kuhns?
See what you did? He's back because he wanted to be reunited with the new management, the
Yeah.
other half.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I debated coming back here because I knew you were still going to be here.
He doesn't have to be a Point Park student. Not for this podcast.
I guess. All right, Lucas, welcome to Steel City. Here you are. So, Lucas, I do want to start off this episode by saying this. Busy week for you, my
It's been a
friend.
very busy week.
You were on the Austin Carnes show on Thursday. Inside the Ring, we did our WrestleMania predictions, 2 Jagoffs. We had multiple episodes to cut this week. Some is up, some is about to go up. Some
Did
will
you
be.
actually upload Inside the Ring early?
I did upload Inside the Ring.
On time.
I did.
Actually, it was a day early.
I did do it a day early. I figured why not?
In the episode, we said, or in Two Jagoffs, said it was going to be up Friday. And then Thursday night, I get a notification. I'm like, what?
I didn't. Yeah, I just decided to throw it up. And then you also appeared on Nate's podcast as well. And now you're here on Steel City. I mean, like, It's official. You've now been on every single show that I've been on. How's it make you feel?
Besides sideline.
Besides Sideline, yeah. But I'm talking about every show that I have some control in.
There's really no hype over in Sideline. Not to dish it at anything, but
Sideline's cool.
it's cool. Not better than this podcast.
No, God, no.
More views on this podcast than whole UView combined.
Actually, that is true. We have gotten more views on Steel City than we have.
I don't mean to take shots, but it's true.
Two Jaguars. Actually, Inside the Ring has more views than Sideline some days.
And some days this podcast has more views than the Pirates have in attendance.
That is very true.
That is true. But Lucas, I did want to ask you this real quick, my friend. Since this is kind of like a little bit of an interview form type episode, your first time ever being on this podcast in particular, you've been around at Point Park University now, several times it feels like?
I've been here probably 4 or 5 times, and I'm not even a student here.
You're not even a student here yet. You were invited to Angelo Gargaro's sports podcasting class, so you got to sit in on a college lecture. You've been on this show. You've been on the radio show. You've been down here just to explore and hang out and get food. You've obviously met guys like Nicholas Brown and Bree Cup and a fellow other Point Park students as well, Nate Shivens. What has been your experience like so far as someone who's not even goes to Point Park University? What's your experience like so far at this campus?
I mean, it's been great. Getting invited to class, and if I don't even go here by a professor, that's probably the coolest thing that's happened to me. I don't even know if it was the most fun thing, but it was definitely the most cool thing to happen. Like, it was unexpected. I don't think you were expecting it whenever he said it to me.
I wasn't.
So being able to actually leave my school early and come here was pretty dope. The campus overall, it's a great campus. I mean, this place, I told you, I feel too fancy to be in here. Like, that's not a doorknob. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to. No, it's very nice though. And every time we've been down here, we've had good times in the city. We haven't had a bad time. But whenever I'm not here, you always say how awful it is.
It feels like it's awful.
And then I come and it's like a great time for us.
Are you sure you're not making the environment awful?
Why do you have to blame
That's what I'm saying, because he's like, every time you come here, it smells better. The people are nicer. Like,
Nick can agree with me, though. It usually smells awful down here.
Some days. Well,
I have yet to be here on a bad day, and I've been here like 5 or 6 times.
Well, when the sun is out, when it's nice out, that's when the activity starts to pick up. But we've had some recently cold days. Maybe
that's fair.
Yeah. All the activity has been low.
I mean, the only activity that's been really going on out there is not good activity.
Not good activity. We can really take shots at the mayor because...
Thanks, Ed Gainey.
God, get him out of here, please.
Where's Corey O'Connor? Love to have him on the podcast. I would move to Pittsburgh just to vote for Corey.
Hey, maybe Ed Gainey can get a job at Moe's with Mike McCarthy.
What is it with you and Mike McCarthy and Moe's?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, for real.
Just saying.
Do you have like an addiction to Moe's that we don't know about?
No, not at all. Actually, I can't stand Moe's. Moe's upsets my stomach all the
Moe's
time.
is better than Chipotle.
I've never had Chipotle.
I disagree with. Whoa.
Moe's is better.
Is he saying blasphemy over there?
That is blasphemy. That's complete and utter nonsense.
No, it is not.
I cannot believe you would spew that hypocrisy. You're telling me that Moe's is better than Chipotle?
Yes.
I'll take my Moe's over the place that gives you a teaspoon of chicken.
You've never even had Chipotle. What are you talking about?
Oh, I have friends that have had Chipotle.
No, I've had friends that have had Chipotle.
If you get a Chipotle, you're lucky to get a teaspoon of chicken for your whole meal.
That's because you're not nice.
No, because they're out of half the crap. At least the one up at the Mills Mall, they're normally out of chips.
Nice to people. You can literally go online, look it up, and there's literally complaints about it. Chipotle had to make a statement about it and start actually giving more food because of how many people were complaining about it.
See how sad that is that their PR team had to make a statement about that?
Food, though.
It's not better food.
Yes, it is.
It's not better if you get a half a teaspoon or tablespoon, whatever the hell you want.
Oh my gosh, you guys are just bullies.
I'm just saying.
If I would have said Moe's, you would be like, "Oh no, it's Chipotle."
No.
Yes.
It's not
No.
like Chipotle. I've had Chipotle like 3 times and I've hated it all 3 times.
Okay, and
it's too expensive
which one,
too.
Did you go to the
That's
Bridgeville
true.
one? Did you go to the Bridgeville one?
I've been to the Bridgeville one. I've been to one down here, and I don't remember where the third one was.
You didn't even eat the one down here.
Yes, I did.
Well, you did?
I just said I've been to the one down here out of one of the 3 places
Do you
I've
not
had.
pay attention? I thought it was just me on Still City.
See, we're not bullies. You just don't pay attention to
I thought
anything.
it was just me on Still City, Lucas. Honestly, I'll say stuff and he'll look at me and I'm like, did I say something wrong?
No, I didn't say that. Oh. Well, the Bridgeville one, respectfully, is bad. I will give you that. That one is dirty. Same with the one in Green Tree. That one's dirty.
Once one has a reputation, they all have a reputation.
Oh my gosh. No,
It's true.
No, because there's the McDonald's. That's the McDonald's down here is pretty bad, but the one back at home is not that bad.
I don't eat McDonald's down here. I don't eat Chipotle down here. Too expensive. I'm not paying $10 for a bowl.
That's fair. Everything down in the city is
Chipotle
expensive.
Chipotle is so much more expensive than Moe's too.
That I will give you. I will give you that. Chipotle is worse with pricing than Moe's. I will give
and
you
it's
that.
not that good. Like
It's
not,
inflation,
Well, what isn't inflation?
That's true.
just like our tuition.
Yeah.
4% increase.
Thanks.
I'm just saying.
Well, according to the Globe, it's 3.8%.
3.8, but I'm rounding it to 4 for multiple unknown reasons.
5 and above, give it a shove. 4 and below, stick below.
Not in this case.
Not in this case.
Just give me a whole number 4.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any questions for our special guest?
I
or are
do.
you just going to pick on me the entire time?
Picking on
Because
you.
he's the guest. This is supposed to be about him.
Yeah,
not
I know.
me.
I'm having a great time. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't you worry. We've made that clear.
I have questions prepared.
I do too.
You better be prepared.
I'm always prepared.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, let me answer some questions.
Okay, so Lucas, speaking of the draft, NFL draft coming up, we're supposed to be hearing from Aaron Rodgers sometime this afternoon. He's going to be on Pat McAfee.
Oh, good God.
Past 1 o'clock, I haven't heard anything. What are you expecting for the Steelers? Draft him? Keep Mason? What was it looking like this year?
If Aaron Rodgers is planning to stay in the NFL, he's probably coming to the Steelers. The thing I'm not sure on is Aaron Rodgers actually going to stay in the NFL? Because it looks like it's leaning towards a retirement right now. So that one just depends for me. If he says he's staying, I think he's coming to the Steelers.
First of all, I just want to say how rude of you to be on your phone while our guest is speaking.
I'm looking to see if we have confirmation from Rodgers.
Okay, are you sure?
Yes,
Let's see.
I'm on X.
He is on X, Lucas. I just want to make sure the guest, because remember, you would pick on me if I was on my phone.
You're on your phone every single episode, 2 Jagoffs.
That's not true.
That is true.
I was doing my homework the one time.
Yeah, you were literally taking a quiz during an episode.
Of course he was.
You want to talk about being rude? That's being rude.
Okay, that's it. Being rude. I apologize.
So far, no confirmation. The only thing we've heard from Aaron Rodgers says, it ain't about the money. I'll play for 10 mil.
Damn.
I'd take Aaron Rodgers for 10 mil.
Mark Kaboli thinks he's really starting to like Aaron, but he's the Steeler correspondent for Pat McAfee. Not really knowing how well that shapes. I don't know. Do we kind of go with the whole Rodgers case, or do you just want to go with somebody else? What do you think is best, Lucas? How can you draft? And we made this point yesterday, who they were looking at, top 4. Nothing really seems appealing to me. Mason doesn't really seem appealing to me. Where do we go from here? How do you get George Pickens and DK Metcalf the ball?
If you get Rodgers on a 1 or 2 year deal where he's only getting 10 mil for each year, I don't think you draft a quarterback this year. I think you stick with Rodgers and Mason, and then you draft next year instead. If you can get Rodgers for a price like that, I would say you'd be stupid not to take him.
Unless we sign Austin Kuhns for a deal.
Austin can't throw.
Shut up.
Okay. I'm just saying.
If you're going to sign somebody, sign Sidney Crosby. Did we not see him at Pat McAfee's big night out? He had a hell of an arm. I think he can maybe be the quarterback.
I still can't believe he threw better than Paul Skeens, whose job was to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Well, even the Pirates.
I know on 2 Jagoffs, your dad said that it's because Sidney Crosby's just an athlete. But,
Oh, he is.
And I understand that, but Paul Skeens' job is to throw a ball and be able to control where it lands.
Well, throwing a baseball is a bit different than throwing a football. It's like
But still,
really different.
I know,
You have a
but
target.
still,
Get it to the person.
Crosby plays with a stick with a puck that stays on the ice.
I get that, but when we look at them all being athletes, okay, if you have Sidney Crosby, Ben Roethlisberger, and Paul Skeens all in a line, who would you say is the best athlete out of the 3?
Crosby.
Yes, it's easily Crosby. Crosby's the easy answer.
With Ben
That's why.
very close pushing to take over a second.
My point exactly.
Here's my issue with that Pat McAfee show. How do you not invite Andrew McCutcheon?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because at first everyone was like, oh, maybe he turned it down, or oh, maybe something didn't work out. No, Andrew McCutcheon publicly said he wasn't invited. How do you not invite Andrew McCutcheon?
That's what I'm saying. How do you
Well,
not?
you have to also raise the question: if the Steelers do sign Rodgers, will they continue to let him go on the McAfee show? Because that's the issue with the Jets. Is if he re-signed with the Jets, he wasn't going to be allowed on Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
So you have to bring that into the equation.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you guys. This whole Aaron Rodgers situation is just starting to
Overhyped.
It's starting to get on my nerves. Aaron Rodgers does this every.
It's Brandon Ayuk part 2.
No, it's
honestly.
not even Brandon Ayuk part 2. This is Aaron Rodgers chapter 3, chapter 4. He's done this every year. We saw him do it in his last year in Green Bay. We saw him do it in New York with the Jets, and now he's doing it as a free agent. And guess what? If he signs Steelers, cool. But not only is he going to be bringing his old age to this team, he's going to be bringing all this drama. He is filled with drama. He is filled with his ego. His ego is massive.
Mike Tomlin has the biggest ego, and he's still here.
Well, if Rodgers comes to town, he may have some competition because Aaron Rodgers coming to the Steelers, yes, it's going to be decent on paper, but I don't know, man. I just don't see it translating. But the quarterback room, like you said, Lucas, Mason Rudolph, Skylar Thompson,
on.
you can do better, Pittsburgh. Come on. And what's left? You're going to take on Kirk Cousins' massive contract?
I'm just
Absolutely
saying,
not.
If we had to rock it with Mason Rudolph, we're still going to have a 9-win season.
So we're going to have a winning season
Like
with Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph isn't as bad of a quarterback as everyone says he is. He's not good. He's not taking us anywhere, but he's getting us another winning season. Like everyone thinks we're gonna win like 2 games if we have him as starter.
Here's the thing I don't understand though. If Mason Rudolph had a run game to rely on, I would agree with you. But who's there? Who's going to run the football? Jalen Warren, Kenneth Gainwell?
Who knows?
Absolutely not.
Who knows
No.
if we get Aaron Rodgers, maybe we'll draft Genty round 1 and we'll have a.
Genty's not going to be there past the 10th pick. Mark my words. Genty will be taken in the top 10. I don't believe he should because I don't think you should ever draft a running back that high. But Genty's going to be drafted. I would be surprised if the Raiders don't take him at 6. I think the Raiders are taking Genty at 6. Oh, yeah.
I think this is a good question. If you had to pick before even the draft, and we'll reevaluate this, before the draft,
Okay.
who would you pick to go to the Super Bowl
Right now?
right now and win it?
Eagles.
That's an interesting take. We'll have to reevaluate after the draft. Austin, who do you pick?
That's so tough. You really can't. I know the Chiefs just got stomped this year, but they're going to be right back in competition next year. But I don't know if they're actually going to win it. Maybe be back in it, but every team is. I like the Eagles take. I actually do.
You actually agree with Lucas on
No, I'm not agreeing with him. I got to really go through the options here because I don't think it's going to be a team from the West. I don't think it's going to be a team from this. As crazy as this may sound, I could see the Lions finally going over the top and maybe making that push.
Ooh.
But I don't know if they can make it past the conference championship. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to win the division. But I don't know if they can go over the top. I'm not going to lie, Nick. I'm going to have to agree with Lucas. I think it is going to be the Eagles. The Eagles are the most polished team right now.
polished.
Most
I
polished.
like that word because I think that's a key word compared to their other rivals when you say polished. They actually have a quarterback. They have a team that can have chemistry, that can do a little bit of everything.
Well, they're not going to do anything like your Cowboys. Just saying.
We taking shots.
We are
You're
taking
a
shots.
Cowboys fan.
Show them your home screen.
I do. The Cowboys.
Show them your home screen. No.
I-
Show them your home screen because now I don't want to be bullied anymore. Show them your home screen.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, my heart. Oh.
Well, I think Matt brought up the point that he thinks that they're going to win the conference.
All right, that was a terrible take.
Wow. Sorry, Matt Palangi, but you just got
He doesn't care.
Trucked over.
He picks on all the guys. He picks on Robbie. He picks on Matt. He just.
I picked on Robbie too. Don't you worry, Lucas. I had your
Yeah,
back.
what do you mean every guest? I picked on 2 guests out of all the guests we've had. I actually like a lot of our guests.
Yeah, we've had some good guests.
I know.
We'll talk about that later.
But I'm just saying, if you pick the Eagles, then I'm surely going to bet on that. Why not start betting now? Make some extra money, early money. But what happens if the Steelers defy the odds and go to the Super Bowl? That would really throw a twist.
There's
Nick, as much as I love you, my friend, as a Steel City Commuters podcast host,
I
and
have to
also, hold on, and as a friend, I have a better chance at being handcuffed with 2 girls on my side tonight at Point Park than the Steelers do at going to the Super Bowl this year. I'm just going to be 100% honest with you. There is absolutely no way in hell that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to go anywhere near the Super Bowl. They're not going to be able to sniff the Lombardi Trophy. And look at your mic already falling on you.
This is how it always is.
Yeah, this week.
I mean,
Just
the
saying.
Steelers have a better chance than the Cardinals do. So
Oh,
I
that's a
I
good
don't
one.
know about that because
I do know
the
about
Cardinals division is pretty weak compared to the
So
Steelers.
is the
Cardinals are
Cardinals.
not-
The
the-
Cardinals are weak themselves.
Are we gonna forget that they were 7-10 last year, which is
the Cardinals would lose by like 50 points in the first round of the playoffs.
that's not true.
Yes, it is.
That is not
and
true.
you even know it.
No, I don't.
Lions versus Cardinals. Book it.
Lions would stomp the Cardinals. I'll give you that, but
That'd be hilarious to watch.
We're all coming over to your house for a watch party.
Oh yeah.
absolutely not.
If the Cardinals make it versus the Lions, we're coming over to your house.
I'll bring the buffalo chicken dip.
What do you, Mr. Jack Dean will bring the chocolate milk.
No, we're to keep Mr. Jack Dean far away from my house.
And he'll bring gummy bears.
It's bad enough I got to deal with you 2 goofballs. I don't need him coming
No,
too.
Jack's coming over too. If the Cardinals make it, we're having a watch party.
Nick, would you?
All right,
you
so Nick's
do-
bringing the dip. Jack's bringing the milk and gummy bears. What am I bringing?
Something good.
What should I bring?
Chipotle.
I'm not bringing
Oh,
Chipotle.
come on. I want Chipotle at a party.
I'll bring
I'll bring Moe's.
no, something from Sheets.
Okay, I'll give you.
Okay.
I'll bring us some mac. I'll bring mac and cheese bites.
Oh, that actually sounds good.
I respect
So,
that.
do you think that it's possible that our take is correct and we'll be
No, the only thing
overcured?
correct about that take is the Sheets part. That's about it.
The only thing correct is the fact that the Cardinals ain't sniffing the playoffs.
They're not even sniffing
Lucas.
8 wins.
Handcuffed. That's all I'm saying. They're not going nowhere.
I don't know. That
Austin, I have a better chance of getting married tonight than the Cardinals making it to the Super Bowl.
Guess what, Lucas? You're probably right about that.
I am.
But here's the thing with the Arizona Cardinals that you need to understand. The Arizona Cardinals have increasingly gotten better every single year. And
Have
with
they?
new yes,
I don't know
ever
about
since
that.
with Gannon, yes. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. That's debatable. Lucas, thoughts? You think that they've
Let me
gotten
ask you a
better?
question, Nick. When was the last time you watched a Cardinals game?
They've gotten better over the last couple years, but not every single year.
Every year under Jonathan Gannon, they've gotten better. That is a statistical fact. Look it up. Records were better. Passing yards were better.
Still
Are we
not-
gonna? 2 years ago, Kyler Murray missed half the year. Josh Dobbs was the starting quarterback. They went from 5 wins to 7. That's an improvement. Yes, it's only 2 games, but a 2-game improvement can make or break your season. Am I right or wrong?
Not in this case.
Oh my-
Not who their division is and their rivals.
Yeah, not who their division is. They beat the Rams. They actually killed the Rams early on in the year, who, keep in mind, was a playoff contending team. They beat the San Francisco 49ers last minute, who has one of the best pass rushes in the NFC at that time. And then they were 2 points away from defeating the Seattle Seahawks, who, keep in mind, was also 2 games away from making the playoffs. Just wanted to make that clear real quick.
Okay, but
Not to mention the Seahawks don't have Geno Smith anymore. They have a new quarterback in Sam Darnold. They lost their 2 starting wide receivers. All they got is their running back room. The San Francisco 49ers is the equivalent of a hospital room with how much players they have injured. And the Rams, really? The Rams? Absolutely not. Cardinals will be second in the division, mark my words.
Someone's getting mad.
exactly. He was fired up.
I was fired up because you guys are over here speaking nonsense.
Oh.
Ooh.
See, we relate. We don't even have to look at each other to do it.
I'm going to get up and leave now.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Leave.
No, I'm not.
Leave.
New management
Yeah,
is
that's
here
what I
then.
thought.
Then I
See-
move right
see-
on over.
See, I keep my word. You don't.
No,
I say I'm going to leave. I left.
too much of a hassle to get up where I'm
No,
at.
get up.
I'm not
I'll
getting-
take the headset off so the cord's on the way. Get up. Go. Take it off. Come on. Take the headset off.
I can't. There's no path.
Take the
There's no path.
I'll take mine off. Whenever
Okay,
you stand
then-
up. Take it off.
Am I really getting bullied off my own show?
Yes, you are.
I'm
It's
not
actually
saying
new
a
management
word.
show. Get up. Stand up. Go ahead. Hold on.
You really make me do this? Go ahead.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yep. I got you anytime.
Okay, Lucas.
You guys should stay out there for a couple minutes. We'll do our own little thing.
So
Thank God. Oh my God.
we have some room to talk.
We do have some room to talk. Actually,
It's much cooler in here now.
it is. Like I feel like the AC just kicked on.
Right. Or the person next to me was
No,
spewing
maybe it's
all
'cause
this
he-
heat.
I mean, he had such
From
a
the
hot, he had
live.
such a hot head on that
He
last
did.
take there.
I have to ask because you have the Pirates hat on. There's been so much going on with the Pirates.
Has.
Attendance has been, I think, record lows. Every time we go past Pansy Park, I'm like, there's nobody at the game. What do you make of this situation with the Bricks, with this management, with all of it going on this season? They're not really getting the love that they were expected to. Yes, Andrew McCutcheon is back and Paul Skeens. It seems that the stadium only gets filled on Paul Skeens' pitching day. Other than that, nobody else is in the town. It's empty, honestly. Come to Pittsburgh, it's empty.
So let's start with a couple controversies that they've had recently. The Bricks being number 1. I don't know. It seems like people are just getting kind of mad over something that's kind of useless. I know people paid for it, but it was how long ago those people paid for it?
Many years, decades, I
Decades,
think, right?
Yeah, something like that. So like, I understand the point of it, but like, they weren't using them anyways. They were gone. They were old. They need to be, or I don't even know if they were old. They were just never used.
Yeah.
I guess so. I don't know. It's just people crying at that point. Like if no one ever saw those pictures, no one would even know. It's just because the picture surfaced that people are mad. No one knows that they weren't there. So, and then with the whole, I know the other thing was like the Roberto Clemente thing coming off the wall. It was never meant to be there permanently. It was just kind of put there.
This is every episode, don't you worry. It never fails.
It was just kind of put there out because they had nothing else to put there. That was always meant to be a sponsorship wall. But they didn't have any like sponsors going on that wall, so they just put Roberto Clemente there. People cried that it went away. Once again, I understand it's a great thing to have there, but they never said that was going to be permanent. And
That is true. That is a good point to make.
and then with just the team in general now, the record lows, in my opinion, are kind of a peaceful protest on the Pirates because to get rid of Bob Nutting. I mean, on opening day, Bob Nutting made the very poor decision of walking around the stadium.
Yes.
He borderline got booed out of there. Security was constantly keeping people out of his face, booing him. People were booing Derek Sheldon. I think a couple of the players even got booed. Like, it's bad.
I made the point earlier on in a few episodes ago that you're not going to be able to get the people to protest. There's no going to be any change until people actually stop going to the games and spending. I think the revenue is the biggest part. And once people stop going to the games and spending, that's when change is going to happen. Just like the Steelers. If you want Mike Tomlin out, the only way you're going to get change is you stop going to the games and you stop spending. You stop buying the Pirates merch. You stop buying the Steelers merch. Do you think that will actually eventually happen if Bob Nutting continues to parade around this stadium and get all the fans riled up, whatever you want to call it, because Shirley got booed and he continues to get booed? Wasn't the Goodyear blimp flying over that says sell the team Nutting?
Yeah. I think eventually it's going to have to happen, and I hate to say it, there's a good chance someone tries to get violent with him. And I don't support that at all. I think that's a terrible thing that happens. It's a sport.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's just a sport game. But I feel like something's going to happen. Either money gets low or just all support stops or something happens that's a risk to him. He's going to have to sell the team. I don't think it's going to happen in the next 5 years, though.
Honestly, that's a good take.
I think it's good. Oh, welcome back.
Oh, we have a new guest?
We have a new guest. Hello, sir. What's your name?
I'm sorry, do we know who you are? Who is this?
I don't know.
Pittsburgh's favorite jagoff. That's who this is.
Oh, boy.
You're not cool with the sunglasses on.
Can you just be quiet? You kicked me off the show.
We actually were having a great talk while you were gone.
You guys were talking about the piss poor, pathetic Pirates. You guys weren't talking about anything cool.
Oh, we talked about the piss poor Cardinals.
The Pirates stink. Bob Nutting, sell the team.
You gonna get the Goodyear blimp? We all want to pitch in money to get a Goodyear blimp flying over?
Maybe if Austin hits the lottery with all this gambling, we can afford it.
Oh, you're talking about me gambling. I mean, look at the guy over here on his right. It's Mr. Bingo over here.
That's a good suggestion. You have better luck than I do, certainly.
I mean, he has better luck, but then he uses all that luck money he makes and he spends it all.
I just came back. I haven't even been in this chair. Do I need to leave again?
Actually, if you can.
No, I'm not leaving again. I'm not leaving again.
This is why us three, we actually need to be together more, because I think we get more accomplished together.
Yeah, more accomplished. You got more bullying accomplished.
Oh, that's what we love. That's what we
that's what makes the podcast good, though.
That's what the viewership wants. That's what the viewers want. You don't agree? Am I missing something?
I plead the Fifth Amendment.
He's even have microphone issues.
Yeah, put that microphone a little closer to you.
No, it's good right here.
No, put it.
I can watch my own levels right there. Look, it's on the next.
No.
We're okay over here.
All right, here. Is this better for you?
Yes, that's actually
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Okay, we're all good now?
All right,
Yep, we're all good.
It's gonna start giving you troubles now. Oh, look at that.
Hey, you're sitting in my seat. That's what happened to me yesterday.
Yeah, you were fine where it was.
There we go.
I just
Okay, well, since we're on the
I was gonna
pirate
say,
discussion,
Is there more questions?
yeah, there actually is more
Answer?
questions.
Oh, yeah, we
I
have a
do
lot
have
more.
another one. So, this is my last question, and then we can kind of go into our little discussions that we have. So,
Well,
we talked about the Steelers, we talked about the Pirates. I mean, let's talk about the Pens for a sec. Lucas,
why? That's another depressing team to talk about.
Well, I mean, that's Pittsburgh for you.
This poor, pathetic Pittsburgh Penguins.
We talked about on Two Jagoffs with my dad actually this past Thursday, and I want to get your thoughts and opinions on it for the viewers of Steel City Commuters. This is the third straight season the Pittsburgh Penguins are missing the postseason with Sidney Crosby, Chris Letang, and Evgeny Malkin. What happened to the Pens, and where do they go from here?
The defense is terrible. We can't keep relying on 37-year-old Sidney Crosby to take this team somewhere. We need to actually give him weapons to use. And I hate to say it, you can't keep the trio around forever. Malkin, as well as he did this season, the last couple seasons, he's been pathetic.
Yep.
Coming into this season, I didn't even think he should still be on this team. I thought we should have traded him, or he should have been kind of, not like forcing a time and be like, hey, you got to retire, else we can't keep you. Now, he did have a good season, but if he can't keep it up next season, he's got to go.
I agree.
I said yesterday 2 seasons, but I'm going to take that statement back because we got to get everything we can out of Crosby. We got to, if he can't play at the part, he's got to go after the next season. I take my stand back, even though I just made it the other day.
Listen, here's the deal with the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm sick and tired of people sitting up here and saying that it's the trio. It's always the trio. The trio is what carries the Pittsburgh Penguins over the top. That's the pinnacle of the Steel City. Are we going to forget that?
I wasn't done talking.
Oh.
Can you?
I was going to move off the trio.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
I was talking about the trio, and then you just said, I'm so tired of people bringing
No,
up the trio.
I am. I just want to bring up this point real quick.
But you're going to bring up my next point.
Yes, you can bring up your next point, but I just want to say,
My next point's what you're about to talk about.
Nick, could you believe this? We were just talking about this on Two
You
Jagoffs.
cut me off mid-point.
You
You're going to steal my point.
You stopped.
Let me guess. You were going to talk about Rustin Rico next.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about after I brought Letang real quick.
Don't let him fool you. He did this to me on Two Jagoffs on Thursday. He did this exact thing on Two Jagoffs.
Because you always cut me off.
No, you cut me off on Thursday. You and my dad. My dad's over there strangling Steely McBeam, and you're see. Look, he's laughing because he knows it's true. Go finish your point. Finish your point.
Your dad strangles him every week.
Yes, Raquel and Rust is the second and third leading scorers on this team. Yes, we know. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that we can't be wasting their careers like we're wasting Crosby's.
Well, that's not what I was gonna say.
Well, I was gonna bring up that they're like you
did cut 'em off
like you
midpoint.
said.
Shut up.
Like you said, they're the second and third best scorers on our team. Why aren't we moving anywhere with them? We need to get some other playmakers on this team to help carry what we do have left to a playoff situation.
Well, that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say was the fact that Erik Karlsson is the fourth leading scorer for the Pittsburgh Penguins this year is just a devastation. My dad read that stat to us on Thursday, and I was absolutely shocked by it. Behind Rust, Raquel, and Crosby. You're telling me Erik Karlsson is the fourth leading scorer of the Pittsburgh Penguins? That just shows you the lack of, I guess, what's the word that I'm looking for here? Reliable players that you can have to build around Sidney Crosby.
Karlsson's also on the ice a lot. That's why I wasn't like completely blown away by that.
Above Malkin, though? That's an issue.
I'd say Karlsson's on the ice more than Malkin. I don't think he should be getting more points than Malkin, but he's on the ice more than Malkin.
Still, a defensive man scoring more
Has Karlsson been off the ice for an injury this season? I think he's played every game.
He might have. I'm not 100%.
At least every game, like, unless he had like a break game maybe, but I don't think I've seen like an injured stat for him.
I'm not 100% sure, but no, I agree with what you're saying. But Raquel and Rust, man, I mean, they've been like the guys this year that the Pens need to hold on to. They got to hang on to them. And I think, Nick, I'm going to pass this over to you in a sec. As much as I hated on Marcus Pettersson when he was a Penguin, we might be starting to regret this trade after the poor defensive pairings we've seen ever since the trade deadline.
I also just want to say shout out to Letang for that heart surgery.
Yeah, shout out to Letang.
Well, I was going to say, do you think that maybe Mike Sullivan needs to go? This is another Mike Sullivan.
Are you really asking Austin that?
I'm just
Do
saying.
you know me, Nick?
Austin shouts in our ears on a weekly basis on 2 Jagoffs.
Nick, is the sky blue?
I have to double check.
Is the
if you're
grass
asking.
green?
If you're asking,
The
I
grass
would
might
have
be
to
brown outside. It's pretty cold.
He makes a good point.
Is this Point Park University pillow green
No,
on
it's
this side?
actually white.
On this side.
On that, yeah, the side you just smacked is white.
Knock it off over there.
Oh, you're
Are
gonna
you
hate your
bullying
guest?
our guests?
Yeah,
Yes, I'm bullying our guest. He's bullying me.
that's ruder than being on your phone. And you tried to get on him for being on his phone.
Snap.
I didn't lay down in the chat. This ain't that's bad.
Help me, please.
I don't even have to say anything because Lucas is reading my mind and reading what I have to put up.
Go ahead. Let new management take over since I'm that much of a hassle. I'll sleep here.
Well, I'm just
God.
saying.
Go.
Yes, it's Mike Sullivan's problem, but do you think that the milkshake factory needs to get involved and start promoting more milkshakes, and every time someone scores a goal, it's half off milkshake day? Would that work?
I'm not going to lie. I do love Rusty
Honestly,
Shakes.
well, that's what I'm saying. Because every time they did the milkshake factory and all these promos happen, they seem to be winning a lot more. I mean, all right, milkshake factory, do you want to step back in?
Do you need help over there?
Maybe.
Are you having the
got
same
it.
issues I'm having?
Got it. Perfect. Oh, okay.
Just tilt your mic up just a little.
Just go.
No, tilt it up. There you go.
But I was also angling because it's gonna stay over here.
Yeah, no. You're good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeet.
There you go.
I'm concerned for both of you.
You should be. Mainly for Austin though.
But I'm just
Can you
saying.
give us a yeet real quick? Just
Oh, I'll give you a yeet at the end. Do you think that the milkshake factory needs to get involved? I honestly could go for more milkshakes. It's not like I need them.
Where's
but
the Crosby shake at? Why do we give it?
listen.
get
It
the
doesn't
Russ
matter
over
if you get
Crosby?
them. Listen, it doesn't matter if you get the Milkshake Factory, the Pittsburgh Penguins, or Governor Josh Shapiro involved. The Pittsburgh Penguins are beyond repair right now.
just like the Steelers, just like the Pirates,
Just like Pitt.
just like the Bulls.
I'm not a Bulls fan. I'm a Bucks fan.
I mean, no one would be able to tell because you wear the Bulls. So much.
Exactly. You wear every team, so I don't know.
I should do wear the Bulls.
WVU.
Point Park.
I got hated on so badly when I wore WV.
Oh, I'm aware.
We're all aware.
The pit crew almost excommunicated me.
They
Did
did
they?
excommunicate you.
They said you're out.
They're reading.
That's why I'm trying to get back in.
Were you denied again?
Yeah.
Third time's a charm.
Now this was my third time.
Oh, well, third time's a charm. You've been denied 3 times.
No.
So who do you go towards now? Who do you float towards?
Like what school?
Yeah.
I like Tulane. I've always liked
He
Tulane.
likes Tennessee. He likes their quarterback.
I do not like Tennessee. I'm glad you brought that up, though. Did you hear about that?
Nico.
It's Nico Ilamaivia.
Basically what I said.
Nico Ilamaivia?
Yes, you got it. There you go. You try now.
No.
He doesn't want to go.
I could do it on my first try.
Did you see what happened though with this situation? Nico, the quarterback from Tennessee, the whole NIL.
Biggest baby in college.
No, I did not.
So you want to explain the story? Or you want me to?
I know like the gist of it. Basically, he told his team that he's not going to play if they don't pay him more money.
And then now,
Babyish.
now he's out of the.
He wanted to get paid more money than Brock Purdy is making in the NFL.
Oh, good God. Let's get some real sense into you, Nico.
That's one guy that I will refuse to ever allow on 2 jagoffs.
Nico.
Yeah, he's never allowed on 2 jagoffs. He's blacklisted.
We're blacklisting guests now. Is this?
We have
See,
we have 2 people on our list. I think Austin said one a while ago. I can't remember who it was.
Ryback.
Yeah, right.
Ryback.
I'm blacklisting Nico.
Oh, we haven't blacklisted anybody on this episode or on this show yet, right?
Probably Mike McCarthy after all the comments I made about him.
Who else could be? Well,
Probably him after this episode.
no, he's always allowed back. He's probably gonna be our new co-host very soon.
This guy.
I mean, this guy.
Don't thumbs up the viewers. Look.
That's what the viewers want.
What's their name over here? Because I know we have like the Jagoff Mafia for 2 jagoffs. What's their name?
Ooh. The commuter crew, I guess. Why not?
Yeah.
There you go.
Commuter Crew.
Yeah, I like
What's up,
that.
Commuter Crew.
The commuter crew. I like that. The view-
Yes.
Yeah.
About time we come up with something good on this episode.
I came up with it on the fly. Look at that.
Wow.
I mean, it's
About
'cause
time I did
it's
something.
because I had to like bring it up.
Yes.
We do want to know, Lucas. We will be eventually coming to the diner.
Oh
Yeah, it's on Saturday, hopefully.
Whenever.
That's when I'll be
Is
there.
it Saturday? Oh well, we're gonna try. It's gonna be a Saturday. I don't know what.
Not
Saturday.
next-
No, not this Saturday.
No, next Saturday. I think we
Maybe.
26th.
No, not the 26th. I'll be at wrestling.
Trying to think of dates. We talked about
We'll
it.
figure it out. He'll be there on a Saturday.
I'll tip you
Make
good.
it-
Don't you worry.
Make sure to let me know what day it is so I make sure I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm usually
definitely.
there, but there's been a couple Saturdays I missed.
I'll let you know.
Am I gonna be able to take this guy out in a public restaurant? That's my
Oh,
only
God.
concern.
Last time he came with a friend, it was with Kevin, and
They scare
They
everybody
were,
out of the place.
an interesting event happened that we're not going to bring up on here, but they were acting very childish.
He seems to act very childish wherever he goes. Probably why Chipotle doesn't allow him.
You just remembered what the event was.
I don't even have to babysit you and look at this.
I can't say it on the digital airways of Facebook and YouTube and Spotify. I'm sorry.
That's how bad you are.
No, it wasn't me that did it. It was some random customer.
Lucas, can you confirm? Oh, I know the whole incident. You talked about this.
Was I? Did I?
Good God. Yes.
What?
Lord help me.
He ain't helping you.
Oh,
After
he
what
sure.
I-
Yes, you told me that evening. I called.
Did I?
No, you weren't. You didn't even know Nick at the time.
I didn't
this
know, Nick.
happened.
Yeah, this was.
Oh, this is another incident that happened.
Oh, I know what he's talking
Uh-huh.
about.
What is he talking
It was
about?
the more recent one with
Oh, that one.
that-
That one was also bad. That one was bad.
That was a bad one. You called that evening,
Yeah.
freaking
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, no, this was like a year. This was over a year ago.
Got assaulted.
This is probably like your first year CCAC.
Yeah, it was my first year CCAC.
So little Austin Carnes.
Yeah,
what we're talking about.
little car,
Little car hinge.
little car hinge.
Little professor.
Don't you dare. No. There you go. Good.
Little Ted.
JFK.
I hate you, but little unk, you're so fun.
Little Unk.
Little Glass.
Little Glass, no.
Mr. Glass.
Little Mr. Glass. Baby
Yeah.
Glass.
You know how hard it was to hit Austin with that chair, knowing that I could literally break his back because of how weak and fragile he is.
Oh, I bet it was.
Because I was hitting him. I don't think you understand. Like that promo, I hit him pretty hard, but I definitely held back. You can see me holding back. They knew I was holding back because I hit him so much. I hit him so weak the first couple tries, and Kevin, who was being our cameraman that day, goes, "Here, let me show you how to do it." Grabs the shot out of my hand, hits him in the wrong spot, and he swells up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Great, you're showing me how to do it by botching it on your first try."
I will say he did send me some bonus clips, and I think they're even better.
I didn't send the full ones, just the
Not
ones
the full
with,
ones, some of the better ones.
Just if Kevin goes to the box.
Well, and you.
And me going to
Kevin's scream. I like laughed out loud as I had the volume full blast somewhere in.
Yeah, I couldn't send you the full clip because we're may or may not be using it for a blooper reel down the line. So I'll have to recut for the idea.
Yeah, during all of our promos, if we were getting funny clips, we're going to try to make like a big old, like, couple minute long blooper reel. What is that?
Uh-oh. Russians.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
They probably didn't hear it on there, but some just came by. Austin always freaks out because he hears something on the mic and then you can't even hear it in the episode after he freaks out about it.
I got a funny story to tell from recording on what was it, Wednesday. We shot inside the ring right after we did 2 jagoffs, and there's a wrestler named Braun Breaker. Yeah, he knows what this is going. There's a wrestler named Braun Breaker, and what he does when he comes out of the ring, like all the fans, they start barking, like because he's like a dog.
Did you start barking?
So he goes, "Arr, arr." Yeah, he started barking. So when we were talking about Braun Breaker, me and Lucas went, "Arr." We started barking like crazy, and we made the neighbor's dog next door start barking.
We can hear it on the mics. I don't even know if they can hear it on the podcast because I didn't listen back to it. But we'll have to listen to it before we go to the radio show.
Yeah,
we'll try
we
to
will.
get to the part.
Barking? What in the matter? What is the matter with you?
It's a WWE thing. You'd have to watch
Why
the
would?
WWE to
But
understand.
triggering the neighbor's dog?
I wasn't purposely trying
We
to.
didn't know they were outside.
He was barking too. It wasn't just me this time. We both were barking.
I can't
Your chain's wrapped up, by the way.
There we go.
I can't blame Lucas for anything because he's always innocent, and you know that.
I mean, you did bark first.
There you go.
So I'm just a bad influence now.
Yeah,
is what
you
you're
are a
saying.
bad influence.
I'm just a bad influence.
I thought
I
was
mean,
bad.
how many cars did you almost hit today?
You almost hit what?
He had to screech the crap out of his tires to stop on one of them.
Hey, at least we know the brakes work.
What about your muffler?
Oh, the muffler's still is still
Is it
hanging.
hot?
I-
Have you tried touching it?
Well, coming from the last wart that I have on here, yes.
Has that story been told on here?
Oh, I think it has. Right?
I don't think so. On this one? No.
All right, so me and Austin
he's telling it anyway.
we're driving back to his house because at the time we were out of commission in the studio. We had to use a small little bedroom with a bunch of stupid red Cardinals gear in there. And
My room is covered in Cardinals gear.
it is his whole bed's Cardinal.
Are you trying to get a sponsorship from them or what? It hasn't worked yet.
I mean, they don't care about him, so.
Like the Steelers care about you and the Cowboys care about you.
I mean, we went to the Steelers draft day, so I'd say they care about me more than the Cardinals care about you.
Whatever.
So we were on the way home, and out of nowhere, we're getting off the highway into the we're getting off at the Carnegie exit, and as soon as we hit that turn, we just hear this across the ground, the scraping noise. It sounds like metal's in the ground, and Austin just goes, I'm not actually gonna say what he said on here.
You can
What's the swearing policy?
Oh, we swear all the time.
Oh, he just goes, what the fuck is that? and so the closest place you can pull over is down the road a little bit. We have to cross railroad tracks to get to the turn point. So you just hear, dang, bang, going over the railroad tracks. So we finally turn off and we get in this parking lot for, I don't even know if that building is still active. Apparently, it used to be like a World War II manufacturer building
Yeah.
or something like that. I don't think it's still active, at least the one that we pulled into, because there's like buildings in a row. So we're in the parking lot, and Austin crawls under, and I'm like, what is it? He's like, holy shit. And I look under, I'm like, oh, damn. Like, the whole thing's hanging off. The whole like, bottom side of part of his car is hanging off. So he's freaking out. He's like, I don't know what to do. So he calls his dad, and his dad's like, touch it. being as sarcastic as he could possibly be. So Austin touches it, he goes, fuck, that's hot.
That's the favorite part is Austin touches it. It's
And
a
I-
rhetorical question. Is it hot?
Feel my finger right there.
I want to feel it.
No, just feel. That's the scar from the muffler. You feel it's like lumpy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from the muffler.
Why'd
So,
you?
so Austin's dad is like, well, there's nothing you can do. You got to limp it home. Like, just drive slow. So we're driving with the flat what are they called? Four ways on.
Yes.
We're driving home with the four ways on, and people are honking at us and stuff. We're like, the four ways are on. And so eventually, this guy, this older, not like too old, like probably like 50s or 60s, I'd say, man pulls up next to us at a red light. And out of the corner of the eye, I see something. So I turn over, and he's going like this. And he's mouthing, roll your window down. Roll your window down. So Austin looks over, because I start laughing. So then Austin looks over and see what's happening. And Austin goes, I know. And the older guy's not taking it. And he goes, put your window down. And he rolls his window down. So Austin rolls his window down. And before the guy can even get like the first three words out, like he starts talking, Austin goes, I know, and rolls my window back up. And then we drive home, and there's probably like 5 more people that tell us to roll our window down. And we just drove past him at that point. Austin was not having it that day.
Austin, please put your window down.
Oh, knock it off.
There's a very important thing under your vehicle.
And that was also the day that we had to change plans last second because we actually had Mr. Jack Dean come on, and it wasn't planned until about half an hour before Austin got to my house. So Austin was in a terrible mood, and then Jack probably said one of the most controversial things that's ever been said on the podcast. That episode, I left the room as Jack was saying it, and then Austin's sister tries coming in because she thinks they're done, and Austin's like, no!
So that episode was probably the best.
It was one of the
It
best.
was actually one of my favorite episodes for a long time.
It was what, blind rankings or STBC?
Can I say what Jack said?
Yeah, you can say it.
All right, so we were doing.
You already said fuck, so why not?
Yeah, why not?
It's Steel City. We're not monetized on here.
No, yeah, monetize my ass.
So we were doing colors because I love whenever Austin has to do with colors on
Have
the
you
podcast.
seen that segment yet?
Oh yeah.
You have? Oh boy.
So I gave him this variant of black, and Jack just goes, "That's one of the blackest blacks that you can get." And Austin goes, "You can't say that." And Jack just goes, "Why not? It's black." And he's just going on about it's black, not taking the hint. And I get up and leave the room, stay out there for a second, come back in, sit down, forgot to lock the door, because Austin usually keeps the door locked when we do podcasting, but your door doesn't even really lock in the first place.
No, it just like shuts. It's
It makes like the WPPJ door. It just gets it stuck pretty much is all it does. It doesn't actually lock.
And locked, and you'll have to call somebody to come help you.
Yeah.
So then his sister comes in and he's like, "Go!" Yelling at his sister now, and that was when
I was in a very bad mood that day. I was very upset. Because here's the thing that you guys all understand. Not only was my finger on fire, I also realized that there was going to be a burden in my wallet after having to fix that thing.
And you still gamble.
He does still gamble.
Well, I believe this is a good transition now since we've already talked about like a little bit of sports this episode. I think we can end off these like last closing minutes with this, Lucas.
Hey, you said you had more questions for me.
I mean, I do. That's what we're going to go into now.
Okay,
but it's not sports
let's
related.
continue my interview.
Okay. My question for you is, Lucas, I hear that there's some alliance going on behind my back, and you said you were going to reveal it eventually, so I'm calling you both out on it here on Steel City. What's this list that you guys have? What's this list? And where is it?
Well, that's privileged information, but
no, there ain't no
No, don't cut me off. I'm your special
Yeah,
guest.
wait a minute. He's a special guest. You can't let in this case, you're never supposed to let the guest dominate the interview.
And he is.
But wait. I'm not done yet either. But given it's Lucas, he's allowed to dominate. He is the guest. He's the new co-host, so really he can dominate.
Go ahead, Lucas.
Let's just say I can't tell you where it is or exactly what it is. That's privileged information for new management and all affiliated members. But let's just say there's a couple phrases that you say more than once per day, and they're getting written down.
Like?
You want to start off?
Do you actually have the list?
You really trying to piss me off, aren't you?
I don't say that.
Yes, you.
When do I say that?
You've said it multiple times.
That is not true. That is nonsense. Lucas.
Oh, you be quiet.
I do say that.
Do you want to fight?
I don't say that either.
Yes, you do.
When do I say, do you want to fight? Have I ever said, do you want to
On
fight?
a nightly
Yes.
basis whenever me and you talk after recording.
Well, sometimes I really want to fight you after some of the stuff you say. Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I do say that one.
I was going to say, we have it all in our text. I don't remember.
Yes.
I don't remember all the ones off the top of my head right now.
Yo, keep going. What else is there?
Knock it off. You probably say every time you say that, and you said that probably 100 times a day.
Be quiet, damn it.
I probably said that about 3 times in this episode already.
There's a lot more. We just can't reveal the full list.
Okay. Knock it off, I'll give you. The rest of them, no.
Yo.
Oh, the rest of them, yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's
We
not
probably
true.
can go through our messages and find them.
That's nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
It's not nonsense. It's blasphemy on your end.
On my
Oh,
end.
yeah, blasphemy something. He said
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
that's a new
Add that
one.
to the list.
Add it to the list. We can't be revealing all the privileged information because new management, when you come into a new company, they're not going to, new management doesn't reveal, the CEO doesn't go through everything. They slowly unveil the new plan.
I know. Well, you guys can take your confidential information that you have within your text messages and keep them for yourselves, okay?
No, we're going to share it with the audience eventually.
Eventually. Yeah.
When we're ready, when the list and the plans have been finalized.
Maybe we'll make the list public on Two Jaguars platforms.
No, absolutely not.
Especially when Lucas cares.
Remember.
Especially on
I guess Lucas.
What?
That's my podcast.
No, it's Lucas Carries.
Lucas carries us once a month. Look what happened last time. He put me through boxes and took me out of commission.
Okay, that means more Lucas.
Actually, the girl that I'm not going to name drop on here that you said basically just helped you get Ask Austin anything done. She actually said I did a great job on Lucas carries, so I definitely did carry. She said I can pull up the text as proof.
Yeah, and you're making fun of me for hitting on girls here at Point Park. Look at him over there, Mr. Pimp.
I don't think he was hitting. No.
How's it hitting on her?
Exactly.
She's giving me questions for you.
So I guess what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, she was helping on
Yeah,
the podcast.
exactly. Right.
She's a fan. She listens to our episodes.
Okay.
Actually, she only listens to them from on. So what is
Yeah.
that?
So what does that? Yeah. So what does that mean?
No.
It means that you're not a good host.
Exactly. People only
Maybe
watch.
we need new management.
People only watch selective episodes.
And there's a reason why you're over here in the corner.
I mean, whenever you brought
no.
I mean,
No.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can say. I'm pretty sure.
No.
I'm pretty sure I can say this on here and be safe. Whenever you brought someone back, viewership dropped a lot.
Okay. Here we go with the shots.
Hey, you took shots on.
All
Wednesday.
right,
You took a lot of shots on Wednesday.
I did. Not those kind of shots.
This is what happens when. Well, this was a good fit because you in the middle proves it all.
Doesn't me in the middle just mean like I'm the star here?
No.
No.
The two ends are the stars.
Sorry.
We have to keep you tucked away in the middle.
Okay. No, don't be leaning in. I saw you. Yeah. Stay over there. I do have to ask you a question, Nick, real quick.
Me?
Yeah, you. You really think you're going to beat me in basketball?
I do.
You really think you're going to beat this guy in a 1v1 to 7 points?
Yes.
I think it'd be fun after that to do me and Nick versus you.
Oh, I like that
New
idea.
management versus old management.
Oh, yes.
Do we record it and we post it on Facebook?
How are we gonna record it if multiple people are in it? If all three?
No, I'm just saying our 1v1 first.
No.
Maybe.
That'll be too long.
No, because Facebook can go up to
I mean, yeah, we'll see.
2 hours.
We'll see.
It'd be a shame if.
What are we betting? What are we betting on this 1v1? I'll bet something. I don't care.
You want to bet?
I want to bet.
Of course, you
right now.
gamble.
You want to
course you
shut
want
up
to-
over there?
Well,
This is a part. You're not a part of this right now. You can leave
why?
again.
No, wait. No. Don't leave. You have to stay here. Hush.
Okay.
Not you. Well, yeah, you. But we have two concerts that that we're waiting to purchase tickets.
I never said we had to bet money. We can bet something else. What are we betting?
Starbucks.
I already owe you one.
True.
I already owe you one, so I owe you two.
Ow. Do we want to just do friendly, like normal people?
No,
Why do you want to bet?
because I
What
know
are
I'm
you
going to
so
win.
scared of?
Because I know I'm going to win.
What are you so scared
What
of?
are
that
you
wanna
so
bet?
scared that you don't want to bet?
I'm just saying.
Wouldn't that make you the scared one because you're
No.
worried that you're going to lose and you're going to lose something? Wouldn't that make you? I'm willing to lose something. Are you willing to lose something?
Why would I need to lose anything?
I was gonna say something, but also never agreed to it.
Oh,
What? What were you gonna
What
say?
are you gonna say?
Post your most recent searches on your Facebooks.
On my Facebook.
Yeah, post your most recent search history.
Oh shit. That might not be so good.
I've seen people do stuff like that, like just
On
like,
Facebook?
I've
like-
never seen that. Honestly,
I've seen that. I've seen ones where it's like you can like make people's like profile pictures like anything you want, like stuff like that. And that's,
Did you
and
notice-
it's to keep it up for like so long.
I could tell you my search history. It was you actually is one of them.
Me?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Stalker. Stalker.
No, I'm not a stalker. I went there because you told me to go to your account to see the most
that's
recent
right.
post. So yeah, I looked up
Oh,
your
that's
account.
right.
I looked up your mom this morning actually because
I'm not talking about your most recent Facebook searches.
you're talking Google
Search
search.
history.
Oh, like just in like on Google,
So, yeah,
like
the
browser.
search histories.
Oh, I thought you meant Facebook. I was about to say like it's everyone I know.
I,
It's
know,
not.
I, know,
I know.
I know something Austin looked up this morning.
Oh,
What did I look up this morning?
I can't say that.
Oh my gosh, this guy thinks he's funny. I'm
I'm-
not agreeing to that.
Yeah, I knew it.
I never even realized.
Facebook search history. Yeah, I mean that's just people that
no,
my
duh.
friends.
I didn't mean Facebook. I mean like you post it
Well,
on
honestly-
Facebook.
Oh.
On Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg are probably going to get censored. You saw he's in trouble with the FTC.
Well, Zuckerberg. Are we really surprised?
With Trump, he doesn't want to get money.
Are we surprised?
I'm not.
Are we surprised?
With Zuckerberg,
Are we surprised?
no. Are you? Well, I don't know.
Absolutely not. I'm not surprised.
Some people are.
Do I look surprised? Oh.
No.
No, Zuckerberg.
Maybe I should just be a political expert, run for office.
Yeah.
I brought up that point the other day.
Yeah, you were trying to be my dad's Elon. That's what you were trying to do.
Yes, I was.
You were trying. Lucas, did you hear about that?
What?
He's trying to convince my dad to run for mayor of Carnegie, and he said he'll donate everything. He's gonna be my dad's Elon Musk.
Yeah, I'll be the Elon Musk.
Bro, your dad would be fun to watch as a political presence.
He would be. I'm trying to convince.
He
Tell
would
my
be
mom.
on 2
Tell my
jag-offs.
mom.
I will tell your mom that I support your dad being. A
Okay, both of you tell
Yes.
my mom, and maybe we can get something going.
Okay. 'Cause
He's
he'd
the
be-
only one holding him back from it.
Who?
My mom doesn't want like my dad in the public eye, which makes sense family-wise.
Which makes sense family-wise, but
Yeah.
I think that we all agree he should.
Yeah, he's a
given
great
his
leader.
history, and he's a great leader, and I think he would really shape up Carnegie and really could shape up Pittsburgh and have an influence on the Pittsburgh elections, because a lot of people do look at different communities to have an idea of what's going
Hey,
to happen.
Dad, Nick Brown and Lucas is giving you the keys to the car.
I'm just saying, I'm going to donate. He could surely be on this podcast on
wait,
2 jag-offs.
You guys want to rip on me so badly and call me Carhenge. You do know that's also disrespecting the rest of the Cohns family, right? So you guys are disrespecting
No,
the
just
possible
you.
future mayor.
No, just you.
No, just
I'm
you.
just Carnes.
Yeah.
They're still Carnes.
Yes.
Yeah, they're Carnes.
Or Karn, as your
And
email has here. Point Mark.
actually, I'll be your dad's bodyguard for free.
What?
I can't really donate much because I'm broke, about to go to college and be even more
Right.
broke. But like
Tuition just
I
went
will be
up.
your dad's bodyguard for free. Like if anyone tries wrestling on stage, they're gonna be down.
You know what? I think he would. He would accept that. What are you gonna do? You're gonna give him scratch offs? Bingo daubers?
No, I'll be part of his team to collaborate with events and marketing and events to set up. Like,
He'd have
meet
great
and
he'd have a
greets.
great marketing page because you're on 2 podcasts. We can market them on here and 2 Jaguars.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
And we can use the diner as another marketing place.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're really planning out my dad's political campaign right now. This is
your
awesome.
Show
dad-
this clip to your mom. Show this clip to your mom.
Yeah,
You
Mom.
gotta have her listen to this part.
I love you, Mom. I love you.
We love you.
You love you.
We love you, Carrie. No, that's your
That's
mother.
my mom.
That's his mom. Cindy.
I did talk to your mom,
Yeah, Cindy.
Cindy. There's too many Carries, Cindy.
To be fair, he's only talked to her one time.
That is true.
That is fair. You only
In
talked
the
to-
car
in the
when you
car.
were on your way home at 11 o'clock at night.
I was.
Crazy.
Yeah.
She was asleep. I was asleep.
Yep.
You were asleep.
Almost asleep.
I wasn't asleep.
Cindy would be a good, what? Not first lady, but like, what would that be in mayor terms?
Mayor lady? I don't know.
Yeah. First
I
lady or
don't
mayor?
think they get a title until she is like. Until she
Well,
gets
we're
the
gonna
first
make a
lady.
title. That's what's gonna be unique about this.
All right. Well, you
campaign.
know what? As a reward for your mom letting your dad do it all, she can choose the title for what
I agree.
mayor's wives get to be called.
You know that alley that's behind my house?
Yeah.
I really want the mayor to change it to Austin Alley because it doesn't have a name. It doesn't have a name, so just call it Austin.
Carhenge Alley.
No, not
Carhenge
Yes,
Alley.
Carhenge Alley. Yes.
Name it.
I hate you both.
No, you don't.
I think this is a great way.
Yes, I do.
No, no, you don't. I think this is a great way to get people involved in politics, to get the votes out there, to make the change that needs to happen, not just in Carnegie, but in the surrounding areas. Don't you agree?
Sure.
Your dad would be backed by a small business.
He
Right.
would be. Multiple.
That's been there for 32.
Multiple.
That's been there for 32 years.
I mean, he's in the union, so he'll have almost all the small businesses on the
Right.
side.
Don't you think that would be a good change for Carnegie, Pittsburgh,
Yes.
and
I feel like
surrounding?
with how many people that know your dad, even like famous people like DeMar Hamlin's family and all that stuff, like I feel like he just automatically wins if he runs for Carnegie.
Oh, I
'Cause
agree.
Carnegie's not even that big. Like I feel like
I'd
he
move
would.
to-
Low key, I feel like he would have an easy victory.
He would.
Not even being biased because I know your dad and I love your dad, but I think he would just have an easy win in general.
I
'Cause
think-
he's a smart guy that knows a lot of people in a lot of places.
We can have a watch party for this mayor electoralship
Yeah, at Mayor's house.
at the house. Bring the snacks, bring the party
We can do it at
food.
the diner. We don't really have a great TV, but
Right.
we can do it there. if they
Surely
have-
got
they have-
one.
if they have
Yeah, you
channels.
mean that small little box TV that you watch the Wild Wild West on? Yeah.
No, we can we'll have food right there though. We can cook
That's
it.
true.
We can
Right,
cook it
and then
up
on
and
election night, he can give his victory speech, as
Yeah.
the president did.
I do love the food down there, so I wouldn't mind that.
stuff. Exactly.
Like, we're planning this all out on Still
the
City.
TV's not good. Well, we can bring like a temporary TV down
Right.
there.
We can surely bring one.
Hook up a Roku or something.
Yeah, we can hook stuff up. We can change it around a little bit.
When is the electoral for?
It's already happening right now. They already have all the signs all around Carnegie.
guess
So
what?
next 2 years, 4 years? How
Something
often is it?
I think
2 years?
2 years, yeah.
Every 2 years for mayor?
2 or 4.
I think it's
What?
2 for mayor. I don't think it's the same as president.
I think you could even write him in. The people of Carnegie watching, you can write him in.
Oh, that'd be so funny if we wrote him in and he won.
He probably would get more write-in votes than the people running would actually get votes.
I know the one person running. He's
Okay, see what I mean?
Wouldn't it be crazy if someone wasn't even running but got written in
Oh,
by
I
more
agree.
votes and got elected, but they didn't even sign up for it?
I
That'd
would
be
love
insane.
this.
I'd do it.
And how? Well, don't you have to go through the process if that does happen? Oh, okay. So people of Carnegie, you have to vote.
Vote. VOTE.
Vote for Jumbo Carnes. Write him in.
Write him in.
We're like planning
JUMBO.
this all out. I love this because he has 2 podcasts he can surely come on, make his face about. He'll be in downtown marketing when he comes to the media hub.
Yep.
Don't you think this is gonna
I mean, it'll be better than Ed Gainey, so yeah.
Maca make Carnegie great again?
Oh my gosh.
McGaw. McGaw. Make Carnegie great again.
I don't know if Carnegie was great. Actually, no, it was under Jack Kubistik. Jack Kubistik was an amazing mayor. You know Jack. Lucas, he always came in the diner. You don't remember Jack? He's the magistrate now.
Not that I can, like, I'm terrible with names.
I'll show you a picture when we're done. But yeah, no, Jack's a great guy.
Or you move to Pittsburgh and could surely take on Pittsburgh, make Pittsburgh great again.
You know, you can make the Mick two things: make Carnegie great and make Kuhns great again.
Yes.
What's that supposed to mean?
What?
Kuhns great again.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's you, and there's your dad.
So what's that supposed to mean?
You know what that means.
Knock it off over there.
See what I mean? Knock it off over
I was
there.
like, stop. No.
See what I mean? Fits right in.
Maybe I really am going to fight you guys after this.
there we go.
Yeah, maybe
There we
I
go,
will.
there we
Maybe
go,
I
there we
will.
go.
Well, Nick, we are on for the basketball. You know what? I know what we can bet now. I know what we can bet.
Chicago Bulls. 2 Jaguar. Well,
I'm trying to think.
he's trying to think. Why not? Why do we have to bet? Why can't we just make it a friendly competition? Why bet?
Austin loves gambling.
I do like gambling.
Well, I got to steer away.
How about you guys bet some mac and cheese bites from Sheets?
Ew.
Okay, never mind. Oh, ew.
I'm not a big Sheets person. I'm not a big.
Come on.
Honestly, I can't tell you the last time I've been to Sheets.
Me and Austin go there at least once a week.
Maybe if it was a Wawa. What do you prefer, Wawa or Sheets?
Oh, Sheets.
Sheets.
Sheets easily. Wawa's no.
Yeah, I can do Wawa.
I do Get Go before I did Wawa.
Yeah.
Because when we were in New York, didn't we see some Wawas on
We
the
saw
way?
some Wawas, and there's a reason why we didn't stop at any of them. You know what?
No one can not like mac and cheese bites from Sheets.
Yeah, no.
I don't eat Sheets.
You gotta try it though.
It's actually.
When am I going to go to Sheets?
With us.
You can come with us when we can bring it back.
This is even fantastic. Do we even have a Sheets in downtown? That's what one thing lacks in
Yeah, we
downtown.
We don't.
You think that we would, considering that Sheets sponsors the Pirates?
Yeah.
I think we have one down here.
Because Market Square, Lucas, speaking of this before we get to the bet, I don't know if you've been to Market Square, but there's a whole revitalization going on.
Oh, we walked by today with all the
for the
fences.
draft.
Yep.
Do you think that's going to actually increase the viewership, the viewers, the foot traffic to Market Square? Don't you have some concern for businesses, the Chipotles, the Dunkins, the coffee shop? That
The thing I'm more concerned about for Pittsburgh is how are we gonna hold a draft here? Detroit had over 300,000 people in that area on one day.
Yeah.
We couldn't do numbers like that. The city for our draft day, we'll be lucky if we can fit like 30,000 people somewhere.
aren't we off the draft day? Didn't they rearrange the Point Park schedule because they know it's going to create havoc down here?
It's gonna be terrible.
It is going to be terrible.
Pittsburgh can't keep up with just having Pittsburgh people here. How are we gonna keep up with tons of people traveling here?
He's got a point.
Where are we going to be at for the draft? Do we want to start planning this out on Still City?
I actually don't want to give away any details, but I may or may not be working with the draft. I may or may not be interning, doing stuff within the NFL.
He's leaving me behind.
Sorry, guys.
All right, Lucas. Us too. Where are we going to be for the draft?
I don't know. We can be at
I'll
Austin's
probably
house.
be down. I'll probably be at the draft all 3 days. I don't know in what fashion or how I'm doing it, but I will probably be at the draft somewhere.
We can go to Austin's house.
You're not going to my house. You're gonna go to Mayor Carnes' house?
Yes,
I'll get
Mayor
I'll
Carnes.
get your sister to let us in. She'll let us in.
Yeah, she'll probably would.
Don't you just love what Still City has become
No.
and what how we've expanded so quickly?
Guys, is this like the new best episode of Steel City?
I agree, especially because Mayor Carnes. Honestly, what happens if he? I wouldn't bet. I could bet that he could probably get more write-ins than the people running if these people of Carnegie listen to us and rise up.
And rise up.
Now I
yeah.
sound like I'm Trump and this political and rhetorical
You do
talk.
sound like Trump over there.
I'm just saying, beat the odds, defy the odds.
I mean, we'll see.
Don't you like that?
I mean, I'm all for it. I would love to see my dad as mayor, but let's see if Carnegie can step up.
Oh, I think
It's all in the
Carnegie.
hands of Carnegie,
Oh boy, G2. Well, then if your dad, well,
not the G2.
the G2. Well, I'm just saying, there's a lot of cuts coming next year if they don't get the funding. Can Mayor Carnes push for the funding in Harrisburg? Can he work with Josh Shapiro to get those funds?
Oh, he's buddies with Shapiro. He'll be fine.
Perfect
Casually
opportunity.
buddies with Shapiro. Great.
Perfect opportunity.
Not buddies, but like he knows them.
Because out of 101 routes, 41 will be cut.
Josh Shapiro, fan of 2 Jaguars, by the way.
Exactly. Hey, Josh, if you're listening,
Tell him to get his stuff together. 41 cousins.
41 out of 101 routes would be cut, leaving several neighborhoods without any transportation. And the remaining routes, significant impacts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
well, they're burning through so much cash. I can't even count how much cash they're burning through a day. But okay, Mayor Kuhns could really save the population, could save transportation. I get it's 171 million. I certainly don't have that. Lucas certainly doesn't have that. You certainly don't have it.
Oh, definitely not.
Harrisburg does. Elon Musk does. The president does.
What's your go-to food here in Pittsburgh? Just real quick. What's your go-to? Like whenever you're like, if you just need to grab something to eat real
What
quick.
kind
do
of
you grab?
change up was that?
No. You'll see why. What kind of was your go-to?
Subway.
Subway. What's your go-to from Subway?
Baja Chipotle chicken on Thursdays.
Our bet, I will buy you that. If you win, you buy me a Chipotle bill if I win.
What Chipotle bowl?
Just a normal one with chicken.
I feel like Austin's
cheese.
getting the better deal here.
What is it with Chipotle? I'm missing something. I've never had Chipotle. I'll admit that.
Just a Chipotle
It's
bowl.
just-
A normal
it's just-
chicken bowl. It's $9.
it's over-
It's $9.
It's overrated, isn't it?
No.
Don't you think it's overrated?
It's overrated.
Why isn't the Chipotle
It's like-
then in
it's-
Market Square busy then?
Not even to make fun of you, it's like Dallas making the playoffs. It's
Okay,
overrated.
this isn't about you right now. What is the bet? Is that the bet?
Yeah.
Guys, you see how he treats his guests? You see how this guy treats his guests?
All right, you got it.
I'm a guest here, and he's treating me like this. Don't give me that thumbs up.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that look. Don't
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There'll be a 1v1 coming soon.
Mayor Kuhns, you're free to join us on the show anytime you would like.
Oh my gosh.
And First Lady,
First lady.
I'm
Cindy.
gonna start calling your dad Mayor Kuhns from now on.
I'm going to try that. I'm going to send him an Instagram message and say, Mayor Kuhns,
You
it's
should.
great to connect.
That would be funny. Mayor Kuhns.
Mayor Kuhns.
I'll do it right now.
I bet you would. What was this mic going to say? Well, Lucas, I want to say, my friend, it was a great time
Yes.
having you as a guest on Steel City Commuters. You are welcome on any other time. You were just on the radio show this past Thursday as well for the final Austin Kuhns show. I know that was a great time as well, and you'll definitely be back on this.
His mic is falling now.
I know it's mine. This episode, you'll definitely be back on anytime. Before we end off, though, did you have any final words for the Commuter Crew, our newest
Yes.
title for the audience?
No, it's been fun. I'll definitely make a stop back. We'll probably say I'm gonna be here 4 times before I come back again, but that's how it seems to work. And maybe Austin will finish off asking me questions instead of getting sidetracked next time.
We always get sidetracked
I mean,
on Steel
oh,
City.
we
You
always
were like,
get sidetracked.
oh, we have so many more questions, and then we just got sidetracked for the last
We still threw out 2
30,
questions.
40 minutes ish.
Yeah, well, it's a good episode. We got over an hour, so I'm happy.
We didn't ask them all, but
Do we like this format? Me over here now?
No, you're getting back over there next week.
Damn.
what if I'm here next week?
Then you're staying over there too.
Oh, then I'm moving over there next to Lucas.
Good. You guys could be over there. New management on one side,
Yes,
Austin on one
new
side.
management versus old management. I like that.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode of the Steel City Commuters podcast. Until next time, we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace.